Welcome, space explorers. I'm Elaieth from MOOality, and what I have for you today is a short guide on how to start your game. This guide will revolve around launching your ship to space. Believe me, it's not as simple as it sounds. The game does not really hold your hand in the first hour of your playthrough. So today we will concentrate on completing the introductory quests that start you off on your first planet. As you probably have experienced, the first planet you start off is not a very friendly one. You'll start off on either a toxic, irradiated, very hot, or very cold planet. Therefore, the first instinct is to leave it ASAP. So let's see what it's all about and hit that quest log button. The first quest we have is to repair our scanner. To do that, we need to gather some ferrite dust. That is quite easy, as you can find it anywhere on every planet in the form of small rocks lying on the ground. If you encounter some sentinel activity, try to move to another location. As you can see right now, we triggered some sentinel activity and they are not very happy. Also, mind your hazard suit energy, as that is the first threat you will encounter on any starting planet. As you can see here, I am panicking a little bit, so let's find some shelter. Luckily, after some running around, we found this small nifty cave, which will let us recharge our energy on the hazard protection. We can't really boost it outside, because we lack the necessary ingredients to do so. What you need to remember is to frequently check the energy in your life support systems, as those tend to run out quite quickly. High time we repaired our scanner. One click and it's done. The next step in the adventure is to actually locate our ship. We don't start next to the ship. No. We need to find it. A quick scan reveals that the ship is somewhere around here. You can see the little ship icon floating on the screen. And there it is. Okay, let's get out of the cave and we'll see you at the ship. So there it is. There is the starting beauty. First thing you want to do, get into the ship right away. That will trigger the next step of the quest. The ship informs us that launch thrusters are offline, the pulse engine is offline, and that we actually need to repair those things before we can launch off. So let's read the log. Pulse engine critically damaged, and for that we need to get a hermetic seal and 1 metal plating. Let's see if we can craft those. Once you exit your ship, it would be a good idea to just trigger the distress beacon event. This is not really something connected to what we are doing now. It will come up later. Now, back in the quest log, we see that the quest got updated. There are 2 elements of the ship that are damaged: the launch thrusters and the pulse engine. We need to repair both. To get on with the quest, we need to craft that metal plating. But that needs some ferrite dust. Just get some more ferrite dust. As before, you can just mine it from those little rocks. Just mine those sentinels. Now there is a trick to be able to mine faster. When you see the red line flashing in the top of the screen, just release your fire button and shortly after, press it again. This will get rid of the cooldown completely. Now that we have gathered all the ferrite dust we will ever need, at least for the purpose of this guide, we can craft that metal plating. Back to the ship we go. Whenever you can, whenever you're on a hazardous planet, just enter the ship and recharge your energy. Okay, just place that metal plating, and if you're not already in the ship, enter the ship. The next part of the quest will trigger. Hermetic seal. So this is why we did the plating first, because the hermetic seal is triggered later. The quest log was updated, and it tells us to look for a crash site. To do that, we will need to do one more thing. The signal booster will help us achieve that goal. But for that we need sodium. We need 1 more metal plating, and also we need some carbon nanotubes. Just scan your surroundings and the sodium icon will be revealed on your HUD. The sodium you can gather from plants. Once we have all the items we need, just craft the nanotubes, craft the plating, and then place the signal booster. Once you craft the signal booster, you can always pick it up and place it somewhere else. Now, we are missing one thing from here. We are missing input data. And that is what we need the distress beacon for. Just interact with it again, and it will give you navigation data. Put it into the signal booster. And a short cinematic will proceed. A curious signal. I think we should go there. Remember to recharge your hazard protection, your life support, and maybe also your laser. Off we go. Now, there will be something on the way. You'll get a notice of a weather warning. Just ignore it and rush to the destination. The weather will get much worse, but this is a scripted event which you can't avoid. So just go as fast as you can to the location indicated on your HUD. And once inside, just trigger the event with the hologram on the wall. The storm will dissipate, and you are free to go back to your ship. But what is this? Warning: unable to locate your starship. Now this is the game telling us that we need to do something else. So when you open your quest log again, you'll see a third secondary mission: to install the analysis visor. To do that, you need to do some more crafting. So gather some carbon, make some carbon nanotubes, and craft that visor. Put it directly into your multi-tool. The quest will want you to scan something to progress. So just target a random plant or animal or rock formation and be done with it. With the hermetic seal acquired, you can safely return to your ship, and we will see you there. Back at the ship, and we're in the ship again. So open your starship inventory and repair your pulse engine. The next thing we need to repair is the launch thrusters. But for that, we need something else. For that, we need pure ferrite and dihydrogen jelly. In order to get the pure ferrite, we actually need to get a portable refinery. Once you have all the materials to build that, just put some fuel inside, put some ferrite dust into the input, and hit that begin button. The machine will start working. And we will start working on that dihydrogen jelly. To craft that, we need to get some dihydrogen. It's easy to spot. If you just hit your scanner button, it will show up on your HUD. There's that sentinel again. But even with him around, we can finish what we wanted to do. Now the portable refinery is done doing what it was supposed to do, and we have our dihydrogen jelly. We can repair our launch thrusters. Both the launch thrusters and the pulse engine come with some energy already, so you don't have to recharge it right away, but you will have to do that eventually. If we check our quest log, we can see that all the quests are completed, and the next one, the primary mission, is for us to finally leave the planet. Just enter your ship, launch off, head directly to the stars, and there we are, space at last. We have escaped the poisonous or irradiated or frozen or molten planet and are off to a grand adventure. But what is this? A starship communicator? This is a quest line, but this is material for another video. Before we leave off, just go through the dialogue options and you will have a choice. You can either follow that signal, which will lead you someplace else entirely, or, if you would like to do it, you can visit the nearest space station, and that is what we are going to do now. And I will see you there. Just fly into the mail slot of the space station, and the autopilot will do everything else for you. And this is the end of our guide. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, hit that like button below and consider subscribing. We upload new content constantly and stream several days a week. Enjoy the game, and goodbye!